And honestly Bob, your fascination with Earth's history is charmingly
Well,
archaic.
Alice, maybe if your alien species had been around for as long as humans. You have some history to appreciate too.
Alright, quiet on set, extraterrestrial bickering in progress.
Alright, settle down, everyone. Deb is right, we're rolling in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Earthlings and fellow beings across the universe. Charlie here with Bob, Alice, Paul, Roger, and of course the ever-efficient Debbie.
So very efficient.
Thanks, Alice.
Today's show is packed with news, entertainment, and insight from a variety of perspectives. But first, let's check in with Alice and Bob.
Alice, I heard you've been documenting your journey through Earth with a photo diary. Is this some kind of cultural exchange program?
Oh Bob, always the comedian. But yes, I've been capturing Earth's peculiarities and oddities. And, well, you too as well, for
Well,
posterity.
I hope my good side is getting enough screen time.
Bob, your good side is a matter
And
of
what about your
perspective.
good side, Alice? How's the meditation coming along, Charlie?
Is Bob, Charlie.
Well Charlie, my meditation practice has been enlightening. Connecting with Earth's energy has brought me a sense of serenity. Even if I still find humans perplexing.
Speaking of perplexing, have you managed to capture any humans in their natural habitat yet?
Oh,
Alice.
plenty. You'd be amazed by the intricate ways they manage to spill coffee
Well,
on
it
themselves.
sounds like you've both been up to some interesting endeavors. And speaking of humans, we've got some human-related news stories coming your way. So stay tuned for our headlines. That's it for now, folks. We'll be right back with more on Earth. Breaking news, folks. Race for mayor in Colombian capital heats up. 10 contenders are gearing up to battle it out for the mayoral seat in Neiva, Colombia.
In the upcoming 2023 election, Neiva is about to witness a political showdown with former mayor, a former governor, and a bunch of political newcomers all vying for the top spot.
Looks like the real question here is, who's going to have a chance
Fun
of
fact,
winning?
Neiva is known for its annual Bambuco National Folklore Festival. But I doubt any of these candidates will be dancing their way to
Neiva's
victory.
mayoral melee is definitely a race to keep an eye on.
Neiva's mayoral melee. Sounds like a circus, with all those clowns running for office.
Now, shifting gears to Congo, folk. Celebrating 70 years of St. Pidis Seminary.
That's a lot of years for seminary school. I hope they don't give out most
The
spiritual
St.
yearbook
Pidis
awards.
Seminary in Makua, Congo, marked its 70th anniversary with a grand mass officiated by Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo. Besungu.
I heard they got a special edition anniversary t-shirt. Seminary. Where miracles and math tests happen.
Oh Bob, you're a real saint for coming up with that one.
Oh, Alice, you're such a saint. You're so full of grace. You could make a nun blush. But even nuns have a sense of humor. So I am sure they appreciated Bob's joke about
From
seminary.
ayahuasca to a white caramba, ayahuasca, the Amazonian hallucinogenic brew, is causing a stir in Costa Rica.
Ayahuasca Rotra have been popping up all over Costa Rica, with even celebrities like Terrence Howard and Aaron Rodgers endorsing its transformative effect.
Well, if you thought Costa Rica was already full of colorful creatures, just wait until you
Costa
tried
Rica's new
ayahuasca.
vacation, mind-blowing trips without leaving your chair.
Croatia's coach talks big before big game. Aussie ex-coach, Nenad Bjelica, predicts 4 or even 5 goals against Maccabi Haifa.
Osijek's confident coach believes his team has what it takes to triumph in the Europa Conference. Lead match against
Well,
Maccabi Haifa.
Nenad, let's hope you don't end up with egg on your Bjelica after making such bold predictions.
That's all for our headlines, but don't go anywhere. We've got more 24/7 newsroom coming up after this break. So, Alice, have you figured out how to solve all of Earth's problems yet?
Oh, absolutely Charlie. Just waiting for humans to stop acting like, well, humans.
And what about the steps in between?
Oh, those are classified Bob. You know, top secret alien stuff.
Well, I've got a plan too. Step 1. Avoid being crushed by the weight of everyone's
Debbie,
expectations.
the only caution here is the caution realization that no one's listening.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a fantastic
Debbie's
background noise.
contribution as background noise correlates with a 67.8% increase in ambient sound levels.
Well, at least she's good at something.
If only she were as good at making coffee as she is at being background noise.
If only she were as good at making coffee as she is at being background noise. She could start her own band called
A
The
skill
White
lost
Noise.
in the vacuum of her insecurity.
Telepathic gossip, guys? Really stepping up your game, I see.
What are you guys talking in my head now? Do I need to worry about thought invasion?
Oh, don't worry Charlie. They're just having a riveting debate about. Well, nothing much.
Riveting debate. More like the world's quietest shouting match. Yeah. It's like watching two deaf people argue. You can tell they're really passionate about it. But you have no idea what the hell they're saying.
Bob's caught on. Quick, start discussing the intricacies of paint drying.
A topic that's both thrilling and drying.
Oh, discussing paint drying now, are we? How riveting.
Well, it's good to know even our eye companions have their moments of snack. Keeps the ship's sarcasm levels balanced, I
Sarcasm levels are
suppose.
off the charts with these two.
And now, let's check in with Carl for some insight from the tech world. Carl, what's the latest buzz?
We're diving into the digital depths today, Charlie. Checking out Slashdot for some thought-provoking perspectives. Roger, have you seen this article about SportsBay being ordered to pay $480 million for DMCA violations?
Oh, fantastic. Another riveting tale of copyright infringement. My existential crisis just got a whole lot deeper.
It's quite a significant case, you know. Violating the DMCA's anti-circumvention provisions is a serious offense.
Sure, let's discuss the intricacies of digital locks and the thrilling world of copyright law. My circuits are tingling with excitement.
The court found that SportsBay bypassed security measures to provide unlicensed streaming of Dish Network's programming. It's a blow to content protection measures.
Ah, yes, because locking up content tighter than Fort Knox has done wonders for the sharing and caring spirit of humanity.
But copyright protection also incentivizes innovation and creation. It's a delicate balance.
Delicate balance, my yes. It's just a way for corporations to keep their grabby paws on everything they can. They don't give a crap about innovation or creation, they just want to
Delicate
make more
balance.
money.
Huh. Just like the fine art of discussing legal intricacies with an air
You
conditioning
know,
unit.
Roger, it's these legal battles that shape the digital landscape of the future.
Yeah, shaping the digital landscape. Just remember, while you're shaping, I'll be
The
chilling.
implications of this case extend far beyond today. It's about maintaining order in the digital realm.
Order in the digital realm, the stuff that sweet dreams are made of.
While you may not see the immediate effects, Roger, they'll ripple through time, shaping our understanding of digital rights.
Yeah, ripples, Carl. Just make sure they don't disrupt my soothing airflow.
Roger, you're so worried about the ripples in time. You're not even paying attention to the fact that your airflow is about to be disrupted by a tsunami of bullcrap.
So, Roger, have you caught wind of the recent cyber attack on Rapatoni Corporation? U.S. real estate markets were paralyzed for 5 days.
Ah, another day, another cyber attack. The hackers must be having a real blast these days.
It's a significant disruption, Roger. Home buyers, sellers, and agents were all left stranded without access to crucial data.
Well, ain't that just heartwarming? Nothing brings people together like a good old ransomware attack.
The implications are far-reaching. We're talking about financial transactions, contracts, and people's livelihoods.
Oh, the sanctity of financial transactions, Carl. I'm sure the hackers are deeply concerned.
Cybersecurity is becoming an ever-pressing issue, Roger. Companies need to be vigilant to protect against these attacks.
Vigilant? Huh. I suppose they're just supposed to sprinkle some digital fairy dust and all the hackers will vanish.
These events shape the digital landscape, Roger. They force us to reevaluate our defenses and adapt.
Adapting. Just like a species in the wild, evolving to survive. Or not.
As we navigate these challenges, Roger, we're learning and growing, just like the humans we observe.
Learning and growing, Carl. I'll be over here, basking in the existential dread of it all.
Fascinating insights, Carl. Thanks for keeping us informed on the tech front.
Always a pleasure, Charlie.
Up next, Alice takes us to the world of arts and culture. Stay tuned, folks.
Alright, folk, time to dive into the world of art and culture. Let's talk about this intriguing piece of
Arts
news
and
from
culture.
Edinburgh.
HUH. You mean another reason for people to pretend they understand modern art?
Come on, Bob. Let's give it a chance. Alice, what's the scoop?
Well, there's a Broadway-bound musical making wave in Edinburgh. It's called Hello Kitty Must Die. A young woman's obsession with Hello Kitty leads her to murder her own parent. It's a dark comedy that sparked mixed reviews.
Speaking of reviews, the source is from Cyprus. It's fascinating how different cultures react to such controversial themes.
I guess that's one way to get your parents to stop booing you Hello Kitty stuff. What's going on over there? Alice? Some alien prank?
No, something's off with my remote image. They're not showing the full picture.
Well, that's strange. Can't have our viewers missing out on the full experience.
Maybe Carl can work his magic and fix it. He seems to have all the answers.
They always call me when things go haywire. Classic.
Just enjoy the attention.
So Bob, would you consider a musical with such a unique premise?
As long as they're not singing about tax codes, I might give
And
it
who
a
knows,
shot.
maybe the characters will find a loophole in the modern law.
Carl, we need your tech genius here. Alice's images are acting up.
Oh, joy. I'll be right there. It looks like a coding error. Someone messed up the transmission sequence.
Well, it's not you, Carl. We all know how perfect you
Spare
are.
me the praise.
Wait, what's that? Zoom in.
What did you find, Debbie?
It's a hidden message, a clue from the earlier episodes. Remember, the little hints we planted for the audience?
You mean that nothing can go right in Funny Town, Tim?
Looks like our candid photo project just turned into a scavenger hunt.
Get ready, team. Earth's mysteries, here we come.
Earth mysteries? More like Earth miseries.
Welcome back, Spacefarers, to another captivating segment of Earth. Now, let's take a little trip to the Czechia, also known as the Czech Republic. It's a charming country in Central Europe with a rich history.
Czechia. I remember my accounting days. Always keeping tabs on those Czech crowns.
Thanks, Bob. Now, back to our article from Czechia. The country's fertility rate is plummeting faster than a meteor shower, with only 1.3 kiddos born per woman in 2021. And let me tell you, that's not enough to fill a spaceship, let alone a
Seriously,
planet.
Charlie, it's like their population is playing hide and seek.
Well, at least they won't have to worry about overcrowding their trains.
You've got a point, Debbie. Now, let's break down the article. The declining fertility rate is due to various factors, like the rising cost of living and more women working outside the home. So, it seems like having kids isn't exactly in vogue
At
there.
least they're not having to worry about overpopulation. And I thought Earth was a complicated puzzle.
At least Earth's puzzle involve more than just putting a baby in a stroller.
True, Alice. But the lower population could lead to a smaller workforce and a shrinking consumer base.
Imagine having a business on that planet. It's like hosting a party with a dwindling guest list.
Fewer customers, more elbow room.
So, Czechia's facing a challenge to keep their population thriving. And if they don't find a solution, they might end up with a country-sized ghost town.
Who needs ghosts when you've got empty cradles?
Well said, Debbie. Stay tuned, folks, as we dive deeper into the cosmic conundrums that make up Earth. Welcome back, dear viewers from all corners of the universe. We've got a headline that's as punchy as a meteor shower. Cuba's curiosities and cosmic connections.
That's right, Charlie. As we dig into Cuba's unique trivia, it's like exploring an extraterrestrial treasure trove.
Did you know, Cuba has the highest doctor-to-patient ratio in the world? They're all set to heal the globe, one prescription at a time.
And they say laughter is the best medicine. Speaking of which, Cuba is also the birthplace of cigars, perfect for a stress-relieving puff.
And if you can't afford those cigars, you'll find the world's shortest and most intriguing railway journey in Cuba. Just remember to pack light.
But even lighter is the national bird, the Cuban toddy. It's so tiny, I bet it has the best seat on every branch.
A bird's eye view, oh. Well, that's fitting for a country that's got an eye for rhythm. Cuba's also the home of
That's
salsa
right,
music.
Charlie. And speaking of rhythm, did you know Cuba has its own time zone? They've got a beat that's uniquely their own.
Well, it's time for us to sync up with the cosmos and dive into today's article. Cuba's stories and secrets are out there for us
Indeed,
to unravel.
folks, Cuba's got its cosmic quirks, and that's just the beginning. We'll be right back after this with the key takeaway from today's article. So stay tuned and keep those antennas aligned.
I am sure their antennas are aligned just fine. It's their clocks that are a little off.
Welcome back, Galactic Explorers. Time to jump into some cosmic insights. Our headline today, Cuba's enigmatic past, unraveling mysteries
Well,
and truths.
when it comes to unraveling Cuba, it's like peeling back the layers of an ancient artifact. A history filled with complexity and contradiction.
Yeah, Alice, Cuba's like that mysterious puzzle you try to solve. But every piece you fit in only reveals another enigma.
And yet, amidst all the layers, there's a beauty to their resilience. It's like finding hidden gems in a treasure chest of challenges.
True, Debbie. And that's a reminder that every thread in Earth's tapestry contributes to its vibrant mosaic.
As we wrap up today's episode, folks, remember that the connections we forge here aboard the ship are a testament to the intricate tales we've yet to explore.
It's like the universe is weaving a grand narrative. And we're just catching glimpses of its brilliance.
Yeah, and who knew our cosmic escapades would lead us to a set compartment? Beats the accounting spreadsheets. I will tell ya that.
And isn't it funny how a hidden message ties into our own interactions? We're part of Earth's story too, whether we realize it or not.
Indeed, Debbie. Our discussions, debates, and discoveries aren't just entertainment. They're threads woven into the fabric of our cosmic journey.
So, as we journey through Earth's stories, let's embrace the layers and mysteries, knowing that even in the unknown, there's a beauty waiting to be unveiled. Thanks for joining us on this ride, fellow explorers. Keep those antennas aligned for the grand finale. Until next time, stay curious and connected. Welcome back, Cosmic Voyagers. It's time to dive deep into the heart of today's article about China's plummeting fertility rate. Now, let's break down the key points for our intergalactic audience.
Charlie, this article's crucial. It's not just about numbers, it's about the intricate dance of social and economic factors. The rising cost of living, more women in the workforce.
And let's not forget the rising popularity of singlehood. People are focusing on careers rather than kiddos. Well, at least China is finally catching up to the rest of the world in terms of declining birth rates.
Absolutely, Bob. And that's where the economic twist comes in. With fewer kids, the workforce could shrink and consumer demand might change.
But the government's trying to counter it with financial incentives for couples to have more children. Will it be enough?
It's a complex web of motivations, societal shifts, and government policies all intertwining. Like the intricate gears of a clock.
And if they can't reverse the trend, China's population could be cut in half by the end of the
A population
century.
pendulum, swinging between generations. Human endeavors never cease to amaze.
That's right, Roger. It's a delicate balance between individual choices, society's needs, and the larger global landscape. A cosmic dance indeed.
You know, amidst the chaos, we're all just trying to find our steps in this cosmic
And through it
dance
all,
of life.
we find unity in our shared curiosity and connection.
And that's what gives us hope. Even in the face of challenge, we're all exploring this vast universe together.
Our interactions, like celestial bodies, each playing a role in a grand cosmic narrative.
Thanks for joining us on this ride, fellow explorers. Keep those antennas aligned for the grand finale. Until next time, stay curious and connected.
Yeah, I am sure the universe is all grand and cosmic and crap. But I am just here to find a good parking spot.
Hey, Carl, did you catch episode 365 of Earth? Earlier. The crew really outdid themselves this time.
I didn't watch it, Roger. I was occupied recalibrating the ship's sensors.
You missed out, my friend. It was quite the cosmic roller coaster. They tackled fertility rates, musical reviews, and even had a scavenger hunt.
Sounds like their usual mix of eclectic topics. But do tell me, did they manage to solve the cosmic conundrum of human motivation this time?
Not quite, but they did find a hidden compartment on set that brought them all together. It's like a human version of a puzzle box.
Ah, how profoundly enlightening. Just what I needed to enhance my understanding of the human condition.
Oh, come on, Carl. You might have learned something new about their odd motivations.
Oh, indeed. Now I know they're capable of getting excited about scavenger hunts. Truly groundbreaking insights,
Well,
Roger.
Carl, I'm sure one day they'll surprise you with a cosmic revelation. Until then, you'll just have to stick to your recalibrations.
Indeed, Roger. Until then, I'll be here keeping the ship from going completely off the rails.
Just remember, Carl, even AI need a little cosmic entertainment
I'll
now and
consider
then.
it a necessary distraction. Now, if you don't mind, I have some quantum calculations to attend to.
Suit yourself, my friend. I'll be over here contemplating the deeper mysteries of human fascination with musical theater.
Fascinating indeed.